Funky music.
You always pull through, Commander. We've received a supply. So, Udina finally went over the... I'm glad to see we have gas. It's nice to have nothing to report. Nothing to report.
Liar.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on FinCom. Commander?
I found something. Signal confirmed. I found something.
Hey, what's up, Magnus? I appreciate the follow, man. Every single one helps, so they're always appreciated. Hmm.
Signal confirmed. I found something. Signal confirmed. I found something.
New player. Need new player. You play easy. Fight, lady. Pretty queen. Follow, lady. Where? Oh, where? Oh, you lose. You look lucky. Oh. No, you lose. Too bad. Find the lady. Oh. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Ah, big winner. You lose again. You play. You play. Play. Yes. Play. Oh. Take a chance.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Armax Arsenal Arena. Armax Arsenal and the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board have registered you for a complimentary competitor's pass. You may start a match by going downstairs and selecting simulator options. When you are ready, enter the locker room.
Waiting for the next match to start? Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments. Combat simulator competitors, please prepare for your matches on the lower level. The next match will be starting soon. Good luck to the competitors. Competitors, remember to redeem your... Waiting for the next match to start? Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments at the Armax... Arena store. Located in the main lobby. Combat simulator competitors, please prepare for your matches on the lower level.
Good night.
Brilliant endgame. Excellent use of the Baylusian Gambit.
Is this space chess?
It's called Kapesh Yakshi, Blade of the Night Winds. The Asari have played it since... we were supposed to meet for lunch. I'm so sorry. I entered the tournament on a lark. I thought I'd be eliminated in the first...
Oh, don't worry. You'll be free to join your friend in...
T'Souza.
Trainer, would you like to just give me your
What the
frigates
fuck
now?
is this?
I always take them sooner or later.
Polgara T'Souza. She's knocked me out of 4 tournaments.
That was before you helped manage intel for a galactic war.
You're right. I've gotten a lot better since I came to the Normandy.
Which is a frigate, by the way. So try not to lose it.
Roger that.
Damn it. Ah! So much for your frigate. Neural feedback. It disincentivizes sacrificing pieces casually. A few more centuries, trainer, and you might be a challenge. You must not have that much time to practice now, living on that warship. My people have more respect for the great thinkers. I'm able to live quite comfortably teaching Asari maidens tactics and strategy through this game.
So, your job is playing games?
Mentoring students in strategic...
Specialist trainer here personally saved Grissom Academy. More than a dozen students over...
I'm sure she's a wonderful serviceman, but she just lost her last frigate.
Traded her last frigate, actually, for your homeworld.
Is that how it ends, though? Like, is that how you lose a game?
I apologize.
I would
again.
never play that game.
All for a good cause, trainer. Carry on.
How does the game work, though? Can we play it? No, not at all. Because then they'd have to create a whole fucking game for it.
Intel reports on stripping enemy defenses.
That's recruit reading. Which gun to use for best armor penetration. As if anyone carries 2 guns anymore.
It's elementary. If you're still...
Nice punch! Don't stop now! You can do better than that.
Take that.
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
Stay out of trouble.
Welcome to Silver Coast. Good luck and good evening.
Live Baron race starts in 5 minutes. Place your bet. 10% of our proceeds go to the war effort. Try our quad kicker cocktail in the Silver Sun Bar on the 2nd floor. Please stop touching the waterfalls.
I was here when Cerberus attacked, and I don't remember seeing you. I think I caught a glimpse of Commander Shepard fighting over by the elevator bay, though.
Well, yeah, Shepard was protecting the Council, but you see, I was down by the docking bay near...
Ha! Commander Shepard is chasing the Council! This is our chance!
Oh shit! Cerberus!
Ha ha ha! It's Joker! He can barely walk! How's he going to stop us?
Like this. It's joking time.
It's joking time.
Oh, we were fools to underestimate Joker! Oh no!
Yes, you were. That's right! You just landed on the island of Dr. Me! And that's pretty much how it happened. Which is why you should comp my drinks.
No.
Oh, come on!
I barely believe what they're saying about Shepard. You?
I don't think so.
Okay, trying not to be offended there. Look, if Shepard were here... Shepard! Hi!
I'm Commander Shepard, and I'll vouch for my pilot. Jeff Moreau is a hero. Everyone in this room owes him their lives, myself included.
I'm so... Drinks are on me, Lieutenant.
You can pay me back later. What should we do first?
Cheaters will be charged and turned over to Citadel security.
Hey, how's Shorley treating you? Good. The break was nice. We've been fighting.
Try your luck at Quasar on the main floor.
Hey, pretty nice game you've got going.
Yeah, whatever. Thanks.
No funny business.
Hey, how are you? Looking forward to tomorrow. Of course I will.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident.
Right this way, Commander.
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This is Krogan.
It's okay. I'll vouch for him. I'll sign any papers.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
Before I sign you up.
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine.
Right. Tell me about the...
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the pit. Didn't work out.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Yeah, when CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of Ringcall at it. Pretty strong stuff. It went up like a bonfire. The CSEC guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. Didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
'Cause I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Right. Sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
I stick to the good guy route, as funny as this shit is.
Grunt, you apologize.
Fine. And I...
Good. Now, officer,
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you.
A little spicy.
You're my hero, Grunt.
After all that, he's just like, right, you're awesome.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. We covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane's last stand was important. But let us also remember why Thane left the Normandy. To keep his son away from a life of crime. Deeds such as these do not go unnoticed by the universe. They echo in all who hear them. That is why I am here.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of
slightly
humor
awkward response.
was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
Thanks, Joker.
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take...
But what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Keppel's syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the Counselor's feet to a fire.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing. I sent them to your extranet address until we meet again.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways.
I think their
But it's
quality
better
would be a
than
lot
answering
better.
questions in an Alliance interrogation
You know, being
room.
so far in the
I
future.
hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat. I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game, in any case. Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am endangered. He is doing better. I can tell he is serious about changing. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from... I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Light the shade of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico and a school. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
Like, why did nobody send me these videos? I'm upset. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know? We have almost everybody invited. Okay. That's pretty much everybody. Pretty much everybody. We are not Team Jacob.
It's my money, and I'm closing.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it down and hide the money under
Don't be left out in the cold.
Come again.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping
Full
at
service
Kanala
warranties.
My money is gone. I'll take my chances on my own. Thank you.
So you're fleeing the Citadel? Running to Sanctuary? If you trust the Council, you'll stay here.
Why should I trust them? They couldn't stop Cerberus.
Have you seen Palaven or Earth? You can't escape this war. At least here you've got the Council fighting for you.
Thanks again. If we can get it working, this jamming tech will make this place a lot safer.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably. This is very sensitive.
Welcome to Casa
Casa
Fabrication
Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
Welcome to Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Hello, Shepard.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory. We appreciate your visit. Welcome to Agor Munitions at Agor Munitions.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
Rough, buddy.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Prism Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked.
Hey there.
Forces were able to evacuate all its students.
Ah, shit. I know. You don't have to say anything, but I'm about to make my comeback. You just gonna stand there and watch?
Reaper forces have been sighted in the Ponetha system.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
About time.
More trouble in the Perseus Hub as Reaper forces now control the Hades Nexus and Sentry Omega cluster.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Your purchases are a credit to the hegemony.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
The crew's just like, oh, why is he playing this music?
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCon. Commander?
Signal confirmed. I found something. Signal confirmed.
Is under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle and let's do this.
You're staying on board, Yara. This ain't about you. Get over yourself. What do we bring with? Don't bring Javik along enough.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Then let's show them there's another way.
This can't be happening. My home.
Let's get down.
You must be Commander Shepard! Lieutenant! Commander! We heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later! Get on that gun up there and do some damage! Somebody better get on that gun! Enemy targets on the bridge! Hold them back! I want that gunship prepped and in the air! Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers! Yes, ma'am! Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified. This just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! I've lost enough people today.
No! I sense you're the lineage of a leader. A warrior skilled and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It'll win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want to pat Carp Outpost Tychus. We've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia. Make it count.
Here you go, Javik.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
No, he was the right plot
It can be
right now.
rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it!
This has to end.
Remember that, because here they come. Push them back! Then move! Get off the bridge!
On that building! We've got science No! Damn them!
Keep your focus!
Then I'll bend the law.
Scatter and take cover! Watch the edges! Don't let them get around us!
They just won't stop.
moving before more of them come back.
I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this.
Above us!
Snipers on the left!
We might be able to reach them.
This is Specialist Kayla. Specialist in the... Wait, Shepard survived. Watch your head!
How long can you hold out?
How long does it take? Can you really win this war?
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Grab the hero here, and let's do some damage! Nice shot!
This is a kill zone!
You hit one! Nice shot! That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander.
Toward the Reaper! It's a way out of here!
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice! This nightmare never ends.
The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
You're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
We need them. We need to be in that...
In that case, casualties are about the only... Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. We are in need of immediate air support.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light them up. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander. I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you into that temple. That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
Move! Now's our chance!
Watch out, more hostiles ahead.
Commander! More of the Jedi attack!
Bogey incoming. Hang tight while I shake him.
The Reapers have air support too! We need that pilot gun!
Keep your head down and give them everything you got.
Talon 5, back in position. Let's punch a hole. I'm in trouble. My shield took some damage. Talon 5 going down. Speed, Talon 4.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside.
It appears the temple has been buried.
Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
I did not want that weapon.
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine. Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
What about this one?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Damn. Javik just look fucking letting him go left and right, just clack clack. Clack.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
For something.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
Oh.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess.
Yeah, he looks just like him.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve. I believe we are missing some.
I'm guessing these are the scientists. What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
An Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us. We aren't making any progress. I think we should examine those scientists.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth. Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our...
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange, though Athame does have great historical significance. We once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why a sun...
This temple is thousands of years old.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying. Even a small amount of data would give your species an... Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't...
I know we don't have much time to find it.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharos years ago.
I'd say that one counts.
Doesn't look like a connection.
The end of the war is near. Fine. That isn't what we need.
This doesn't appear to be a connection. There, another one.
This isn't a connection. The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on.
We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to win.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
We're all Protheans so grim.
What happened to the Crucible in your time?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the
Our
same.
studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is.
Trillions of lives are always at, but if the Reapers ever arrive to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break the cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible.
The Crucible is not of Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first.
Listen to the human.
I detect you are one of us. You...
The last.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can...
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the indoctrinated presence detected. Activating...
Literally calls him indoctrinated.
You killed the scientists. What do you want?
Your attention. Someone would like to talk with you.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasani. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know...
I think you've gotten a little too close.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their...
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity...
Don't ever question my intentions. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a...
Poetic, but as usual, you miss the point. The world is more gray than...
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict. You're either with me or against me.
No, I suppose there isn't. Leng, the command, please relieve him, and then bring me the data.
Understood.
I've been hit! Cover me while I recharge!
Commander, the gunship!
Get to cover! I got this! I need to recharge! Cover me!
The gunship's taking up position!
Shepard is mine now. You've had your fun now, Shepard. It's a pity the good ones never last.
There's only one way this ends.
Target this reports.
Cerberus thanks you for all your hard work.
Oh.
Shepard! Hang on!
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your location.
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait, I've got a Reaper inbound. Please, is anybody there? Wait, guys.
That's rough, buddy.
Counselor. The mission.
We've lost contact with Thea. How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy?
Counselor. I wish the news was...
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast.
Then you'll excuse me. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. Sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared. No matter what. And now Thessia's lost. As is the data on the... I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the...
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're... Anyone?
Well...
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track Kai Leng's shuttle through the relay, and it's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity.
Commander, the Yara system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, sir, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence.
It's a slim lead.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. I want that Prothean data. I want... Dismissed.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Shepard. We were so close, Anderson.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in there would... But watching Thessia fall...
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. So maybe Kai Lang did beat you. What of it? These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know that, but we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
You'll make it, Anderson. This will be over soon.
It better. Shake this off.
I will.
Anderson out.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch.
Commander, Dr. Chakras said you
It was a good idea. And right now, it's the best lead we've got.
I found something. Signal confirmed.
Commander.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Here they have protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
It's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that. So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
A little bit.
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few.
Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like more than Elysium, where it was pretty much you versus 10,000 Batarians trying to kill you. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker. But I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, EDI. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
Couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We've got work to do.
Commander?
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, EDI.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise. Hello, Shepard.
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, Everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard. Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
Well, that is a valid take.
Have you found your story on Thessia yet?
No. Cerberus stealthily strikes the star system shield. No, glad I read that one out loud. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
Those were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and I'd appreciate you
Hey, settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen, but as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara Tassoni.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said. It was good to see another of my kind. Even if he was just a ghost. I suffered many defeats in the last war. Your Joker pilot insists I call myself Prothe the Prothean. I am with my own thoughts.
Valid, bro. Valid, bro. Fuck you down here, Caden.
Commander, we were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
Takes where world just been completely wrong.
Completely. I don't know, just remembering that area. That terrible bitter mother guy. Still together at the ramp. Couldn't have meant this. For weeks she's always noticed her mother. Yeah, you too. I feel like she'll be okay. Yeah. Hope so.
And don't worry about Kai Lang. Now that you've seen his dirty moves, next time, he's getting his ass kicked. Count on it.
What do we know?
Edie?
The sanctuary facility was devoted to aiding refugees from Reaper-controlled systems. The facility went offline recently, and no communications have come or gone since. It is unclear why Kai Lang or Cerberus would be interested in Sanctuary.
If there's a clue to Cerberus here, we find it.
Sir, I'm picking up a signal from the facility. It's weak. I'll try to boost it.
This is Oriana Lawson. Stay away from Sanctuary. It's not what it seems. Please, you must listen to me. They're using...
Oriana? That's Miranda's sister. If she's here, Miranda can't be far away.
That's our link to Cerberus.
Approaching the LZ. Seeing some damage, Commander, but no activity.
Cerberus does not get the jump on us this time. Stay sharp, people.
A lot of damage, Commander.
Yeah, but who was fighting? Everyone hear that?
The radio's offline. Something's jamming our signals.
Explains no comms leaving the facility.
I saw it.
Fence.
Keep them at a distance.
Watch for the sniper.
Looks like they were evacuating.
And looks like the Reapers were hunting them down.
About time they started killing each other.
What happened here?
I don't know. Come on.
Cerberus shuttle came from that tower.
Then that's where we're headed.
All arrivals are asked to submit their possessions to our sorting staff for inspection. They will be returned inside the compound.
Right away.
It is done.
Be
Footage from security cameras. A place to organize the new arrivals.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Technology is not permitted within Sanctuary.
I figure in another week,
For fast registration,
hours of my
please follow
contract.
the instructions
Move from staff housing
assigned.
into Sanctuary itself.
The number of refugees has doubled in the last 2 weeks. Either the people are just abandoning shuttles outside the main road. They just don't have anywhere to go. We'll need to start setting up temporary shelters out there until they can be processed. There is room for all.
Incident report 2139. Jamming communication device nearly made it past pre-screening. Scanner software has been adjusted. No way it could penetrate the central scrambler, but we can't chance a signal leaving the planet. Report filed.
This must be another landing area.
Those ships we saw outside must have been waiting to get in.
But where are all the people they brought? Got a fragment of something here.
We land in a few minutes. You should see this place, Dad. It's amazing. Look, I'll record a bunch of stuff and send it to you. They warned us about no comms until we're through processing. What I tell you, top-notch security. Can't wait till you get here.
Got another one.
I can't call right now, but I'll send this as soon as I can. My little girl got sick. That's why I left. I love you, but I have to take care of her. The clinics were closing their doors to refugees. I couldn't borrow credits from you. I don't know where I learned about Sanctuary. Around, I guess. Seemed perfect. Somewhere to hide, you know? Until she got better. I can see the place out the window. It's huge. They already have people waiting for us. With their possessions to our sorting staff for inspection. They will be returned inside the compound. Be advised, communication devices will not function within.
Got something, Commander.
Casualties, both sides.
Off-world technology is not permitted.
Cerberus!
Fast registration. Please follow the instructions of Sanctuary staff. All security procedures are in place to protect you and your loved ones. For all new arrivals within Sanctuary.
An observation deck. Looks like a dead end.
We need an exit. Keep looking.
Shepard,
That's Miranda.
This is Miranda Lawson. If you've managed to get this far, you must be desperate or stupid. Listen to me. This is turn back now. There is no help. Sanctuary is a lie. Stay away.
Okay, so we've got Cerberus, Reapers, and Miranda's crazy father. Any ideas how this all fits?
Strange. An unusual amount of technology for such a facility.
We have a back door into the facility. Let's move.
some of this is Reaper tech, Shepard. I'm sure of it. Cerberus has found a way to create an interface between our technology and the Reapers.
And Miranda's caught in the middle.
Cerberus, and using Reaper technology. This is going to be bad, isn't it?
Some kind of
power switch. Come on!
Why create husks? They're just more troops for the Reapers. They could destroy the facility if they escaped. It seems like a stupid risk.
Shutting down the power. I'm shutting down the power to the processing plant to... should keep them out of the entrances.
Kai Lang, Shepard.
Miranda Lawson has arrived sooner than expected.
Only if she gets in your way. Find it and get out.
Yes, sir.
Damn it. Let's move. Not surprised. Gotta be more where they came from.
I spent the last week making small adjustments to increase processing efficiency. There is no shortage of subjects. Indeed, I'm told there's a long line outside the main gate. The deception is an unfortunate necessity. Time is very short. We've confirmed the results of Cerberus experiments involving the husk creatures. A crude but necessary first step in decoding how the Reapers communicate.
Reaper forces!
Must be left over from the attack.
Recognize! Far end of the room.
I see him.
The pursuit of efficiency has revealed an important fact. The Reaper's use of Dragon's teeth to create husks is ingenious. The Reaper nanites attach themselves to the adrenaline released and quickly move through the body to speed conversion to the final husk state.
This is what happens when you allow machines to think for you. You become slaves.
Dr. Nuri's legacy work with subject Paul Grayson provided a key element to our work here. Using the addictive drug Red Sand to break down the will was inspired, but proved unreliable for general application. We've proven that adrenaline and its cross-species equivalents is most effective and efficient.
Figure out how Reaper indoctrination...
Terminal's damaged. Hang on.
The Reapers wish this place to be shut down. Maybe we'll find answers.
It doesn't make sense. Thought Cerberus and the Reapers were getting along. What changed?
It's working.
Heading to the tower to disable the communications scrambler. I have to get word out. Some refugees are turned into husks. Some are indoctrinated and shipped to the elusive man. Whoever's left is used in experiments. The data indicates that my father is trying to figure out how Reaper indoctrination works.
Tricking refugees with food and shelter only to turn them into test subjects. And for what?
Your choices will become less appealing as the Reapers devour your galaxy.
She said that shipments were sent to the elusive man. Maybe we can use that to find him.
Good catch. Come on. Miranda said she was headed to the tower. Tight quarter. Check your fire.
Creating these husk creatures was our first success. While not true husks, they still respond to Reaper signals. More work ahead, but we are moving forward.
Father is working for the elusive man. If you're receiving this, I've got confirmation that my father is connectionist.
Theoretically, control is possible, yes. The Reaper subjects we converted are responding.
I thought that might be the case. Not to worry, Henry. With Sanctuary's help, we'll get it sorted.
If he can control Reaper minions, we have a potent weapon.
I'll play the rest of it.
We've done it. We've found a way to co-opt their control signal. As long as the Reaper troops remain in close proximity to our signal, we can maintain control indefinitely.
Excellent news. And how could we extrapolate this technique to apply to the Reapers themselves?
That's a much bigger challenge.
Now we know why the Reapers attacked Sanctuary.
They must have discovered what Cerberus was doing. That's bad news for the elusive man.
But it's good news for us. We finally have our link to Cerberus. Lowering the access ladder. Come on, let's move.
One moment, Commander. It isn't finished.
Damn it. I hope she's ready.
We will be right back. We're gonna go search for a lighter somewhere. Be right back.
We're very close. Understanding the indoctrination process is one thing. However, turning it to our advantage is proving to be quite another.
Look for an exit.
Heavy resistance, Commander.
We're close. Keep going.
Have underestimated the strength of the Reaper signal. They are here. The Reapers somehow know what we've learned about them. They have a weakness. I'm compiling our research data to archive before it's too late. Cerberus sent troops to defend the facility against the
Starting
Reapers.
command sequence. Releasing husks.
Can't move. What's happening? Oh my god.
Exit, right here. Exit, right here.
This will get us closer to the tower. This way.
Commander, up ahead.
Stay out of their reach.
They're all coming from that room up ahead.
Let's get over there. Let's move!
Tower access granted.
Get ready.
Commander Shepard, excellent timing.
Put the gun down.
No. Oriana tried to shoot me. Miranda.
I'm sorry she missed. Where's Kai Lang?
I don't know. Gone. He took my research.
Miranda.
That's close enough. Both of you. Kai Lang didn't finish the job, but I will.
This ends here.
On the contrary, now that the Reapers are taken care of, we have a way out.
Let her go.
Shepard, don't let him take her. Shepard, please.
I have no problem with you.
You want a lot.
You get your life in return.
All right. Take her.
That was my deal, not hers.
I wanted you to know. I love you too.
I'm here.
Before Kai Lang
A trace?
left, not everything.
I've never met anyone like you.
No.
I'll keep your sister safe.
Miranda?
Come on.
I wasn't in favor of your diversion to Sanctuary, Commander. Too many unknowns. But I was wrong. The Cerberus lab you raided hinted at something big, but we never expected this. All those refugees, all that slaughter, just to study indoctrination.
Sanctuary did need to be shut down, sir. What they learned about the Reapers wasn't worth all those lives.
It's useful intel, Commander, but you're right. The cost was too high. Do we have a location on the elusive man?
Yes. We had a tracer on Kai Lang when he reported back.
Good. That gives us a fighting chance to take Cerberus out of this war.
Agreed. A lot was sacrificed to get this information. I plan to settle the score.
We end Cerberus and focus on the Reapers.
Understood.
Hack it out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Noveria.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
Commander, I take
Yes, sir.
Many in the Admiralty agree with you, but we cannot ignore the me in the Serpent Nebula, and we'll discuss it out.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make this scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish the routine now. EDI out.
Can you feel it, Shepard? Ready for the next mission. Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
Shepard! Want a drink? I'm toasting Miranda, I think.
How are you getting drunk?
Very carefully. Torian brandy, triple filtered, then introduced into the suit through an emergency induction port.
That's a straw, Tally.
Emergency induction port. It's actually getting a little harder to get it into the slot. I think that means it's working. She was so rude. What did Jack call her? Cerberus cheerleader? With her perfect genes and that attitude, and I wish she was here.
I didn't realize this would be so hard on you.
I didn't like her. Keela, she was such a bitch. But I respected her. Sometimes that's better than liking. She did whatever it took to stop her father. She never gave in to him, never changed herself to please him. Don't me. You sound like a Vorkja.
Seeing a bit of yourself in Miranda fighting her father?
I spent my life trying to live up to him. Then making up for his mistakes, doing what he'd have wanted.
It's never that easy.
When do we get to stop reacting to our parents and start living for ourselves?
The answer to that one's at the bottom of that glass.
I might need help with the induction straw. Port. You know.
Here's to Miranda.
Rest easy, you genetically perfect Cerberus cheerleader Boshtet. Kila Salai.
I've studied Protheans my entire life.
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. I wish we'd been able to save Miranda. Hello again. Hello again.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in full. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to.
You know what you're doing, Garrus?
Maybe.
But how so?
All the questions, and every one of them with 1,000,000 lives.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at sea.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequence. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic,
I guess I can't argue with that. You managed peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way. So the elusive man really believes he can control Reapers. Husks are one thing, but a whole fleet? The man is insane. A lot of Turians went to Sanctuary. When I meet the elusive man, I'm going to carve their names into his skull.
I'll crash out.
Shepard, remember our agreement?
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now. Hello, Commander. Hello, Commander.
Hello, Commander.
Uncover the worst Huh. Second star brought. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now.
Let me know when we do.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room on VidCom.